guys! Okay, so today I have 3 embarrassing stories to tell you guys from my childhood. I know that when I was actually in the event, like when it was happening, I was so embarrassed, but now I look back and I just laugh at myself. Like I still feel bad that it actually happened. Sometimes I can't believe it actually did happen, but they're more funny than anything now. So the first one is when I was 8 or 9, my family went to park lunch and we got our food, and then it was like kind of on a hill, so we go up and find a spot to sit down. Then that's when I realized I forgot like a spoon or fork, whatever I needed. So I start heading down, and earlier I saw some cute boys, and thinking I was so cute, I wanted to go buy them. Well, at that time I was also like really fast. I was a fast runner, and so I'm like, I'm gonna impress these boys with how fast I can run. And clearly that was not the best idea on a hill, so you can imagine what happened. But it's worse because I was A, wearing white pants, and B, there was a spout that was, I guess, supposed to like replace a drinking fountain. I don't know, but it didn't like drain properly, so the area like surrounding it was all wet and muddy. So I'm running in white pants really fast in front of all of these different people and those cute boys, and I slip and I get all muddy. So I forget, like I ignore, they started laughing and I was so embarrassed through that. There were other people that were like, oh, are you okay? And I just I'm fine, So I leave, I don't get the utensils or napkins or whatever. I go up to my mom and I'm like, Mom, can we go? And she's like, oh, what happened? And I'm just like, I don't want to talk about it, let's just go. So I think we do. I'm pretty sure I started crying in the car or something. It was so embarrassing. And I was like so glad that I never saw those boys again. Well, hopefully I didn't. I actually don't even know. Like, I don't remember what they even looked like. Whatever. It doesn't matter anymore. What happened happened. So the next story is when I was in 4th grade, I believe, or 3rd and 4th grade, which is about the same age range. I think 8 or 9. I think 10th grade is 10, age 10. So, I liked this boy and he liked me, but we weren't in the same class. So we would write notes to each other. We would write notes on each other's desks, and then when our classrooms switched, we would make sure we sat in each other's desks so that we could read what we wrote and write back. So we were doing this for a while, and I was so excited that he liked me. And then in 4th grade, it kind of stopped. Nothing really happened. And so, but I was curious to know if he still liked me or not. So I wrote a note, the classic cliche, do you still like me? Check, yes, no, maybe. So I did that. I handed it to him, and I can't remember how I gave it to him, but it doesn't really matter. So he gets it, and I don't think I ever got it back. But one day I was going past him and his friends, and they started laughing, and I think one of them said do you still like me? Yes, no, maybe. And I was so embarrassed. I think when I got home I cried about that one too. But I was so sad, and I thought I was so cute and so cool, and so when that happened I was totally oh, what just happened? I was so sad. I don't even know how to explain it. And I was sad that it ended. I really liked him, and everybody else liked him, and so I thought I was cool that I got him, Anyways, whatever. It's still actually kind of a little awkward because we still go to the same school, and I don't know if he remembers that or not, but whatever. I do. I remember it pretty much every time I see him, so okay, so the 3rd story is when I was in 7th grade this time. I was on their soccer team, and I missed the first day of tryouts, and so I was on the B team. They had an A team and a B team, and I was kind of bummed about that, but whatever. I was glad that I was at least on it. So game after game, he wouldn't really put in the B team players a whole lot, and if they were in it, they didn't play as long, and it was like towards the end when the A team had already made like all the points and we were winning. If not, then there was like no chance that the B team would play. So there was one game that I was finally put in, and I was like, okay, sweet, this is like my chance to show him what I've got, you know? So I during the game, I tripped or something. Someone either tripped me or I just tripped, who knows. And the girl like that was behind me kind of like she didn't want to fall either, so she like kind of jumped over me as I was getting up. So her leg hit my head, and I was wearing these like big Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse pony buns or whatever you want to call them. And so like she messed up my hair and it hurt, and it was like really embarrassing because I was finally in, and I'm sure everybody saw or like watched. And again, like I'm so positive that it was hilarious from the side views, but from mine, I wanted to be done. I wanted to get out, but of course I couldn't be like, coach, can I get out now? Because I got tripped. Anyway, so I just like got up and kept playing, but I remember thinking like, this is so awkward. People like are going to know me from the girl who got tripped, and oh, it was so embarrassing. I don't even remember how the game ended. It was embarrassing. That's all I could focus on. So yeah, anyways, those are three awkward, embarrassing times in my life, and I'm sure you're going to get a lot more, and I'm sure you guys have a ton. So comment below. Oh my goodness. An embarrassing time that has happened to you, and I can tell you right now, I'm already so sorry. Like, whatever has happened, it's so embarrassing. I hate embarrassing things. So, but I do want to know. So comment below and like and subscribe. Have a good day.